I really want to get the table sorted out for the boat. But the first thing that you have to do if you're going to put a table together is make some table legs, something for it to actually mount onto. So I've got some stainless and I've got a TIG welder. How hard could this really be? Okay, well, the welding was going pretty good. The arc started wandering on me a little bit. I got these tack welds done. So I've got one of the corner braces and one of the bars kind of done. But then it was pretty obvious to me that I was running out of argon. So I asked my boss if I could use his tank, which he was positive was full. It's not, it's empty. So this kind of roadblock stuff happens to me all the time, and I end up having to put the project on the back burner until I can overcome that roadblock by, in this case, getting more argon gas. But usually I don't film it, so thought today I'd just show you where I'm at, because I'm not sure when and how I'm gonna get the argon sorted out. But soon, I'm sure, soon. Let's get back out to the boat.
Moment from the side when it was going from this to this and the mast is just looking like...
All right, if the quality is a bit different, I'm filming today on my phone just for this bit because I couldn't get my camera together in time. But we just surprise launched the cat. We're gonna drag it over to Silva and tie it up alongside, and I'll be able to finish the work a lot easier if it's right there. And then like it's got a few rivets to replace and got a little bit more epoxy work, but she's almost there, man. Hopefully in a week's time we'll be sailing this thing. So good.
One vegan. Okay. Yeah, that will be. You know what?
Yes, he's sitting. Wow. Why she's so cute.
Is too small. It felt so big on land, but now it is very small.
But it's suddenly much lighter, hey?
Oh, it's so light now.
Gentle.
Hey Melly, I bet you've seen plenty of guys who can drive a trailer backwards. But you ever see the guy who could drive two boats backwards at the same time?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I am the wind. honest with you, working on those cats on that beach, I've heard that story about 120. So we were trying to tow it, and the wind's really picking up here, and this boat, we had the same problem when we were towing my big cat. It just outruns monohulls. They just run. As soon as that little gust of wind, there's not even a sail on this thing. It's just like flying right past us, and it was like, I was like herding cats. You know, you couldn't control it at all. So we're hip tied to this thing, and hip tying is you tie up so that most of the boat that you're tied up to is forward to you, and you kind of tie to the rear area, and you act as both its rudder and its power. And it's slower, and it's not optimal, especially if you have any kind of sea state. So when we come around the other side and we get some waves, hopefully it won't get banged around too bad. But you have much more control, and control is the name of the game today. So we'll get it over there in one piece, albeit a little slower than we wanted.
Alright. The pup has arrived.
Cat named dog. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my 31st birthday. I'm catching up to Melly.
Good luck with that.
And for my birthday, I bought myself a present. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I am one of you wonderful non-homeless people who watch my videos who have TVs in their homes. I haven't had a TV my entire adult life. This is the first time for me. I splurged a little bit. I bought a nice Sony 43-inch TV. It's gigantic for a boat, but this is the normal boat, so I'm gonna give myself a pass. We got ourselves a little mount. There's still some figuring out to do on that, but this morning, we have a bit of an emergency, a bit of something that I am uniquely set up to solve, and that is we had a shackle come loose and a boat come loose, and it belongs to my boss, and if my boss has to get onto another mooring, then another mooring has to move off another mooring, and there's gonna be a boat domino effect, and I will lose my mooring. And so this morning, we're gonna go and use our deep trekker drone. We're gonna find where the mooring was. We're gonna put a marker on it so that Jay can get down there with his diving suit and hook it up. He has a very limited amount of air, so he doesn't want to spend hours tracing it and looking for where the hell that mooring actually was. So that's our job this morning. We gotta go locate it, and we gotta make it easy for him. Yo, but just before we go, this is the TV. We're watching like travel videos because we can't travel right now. And there's a damn pandemic happening, so nothing fun gets to happen. But we get to watch these videos on this beautiful, huge TV. I'm so stoked. Okay, let's get back to work. You ready, honey? You gonna get in? Okay, go on. Ugh. Now, because this is a professional level drone, it comes with a big professional level custom Pelican case, which makes it really easy to load up and make sure you have everything you need, because it's all in the case. You could just drag that off into your dinghy, but it's a little heavy, you know? It's a little bit bigger than my DJI drone.
Choke it off.
No choke. There you go.
I'm swimming.
Let me do it on this camera. Here's the cable. This is the hottest month of the year, and it's still cold. It's always really cold. There's always a good 5 minutes of like shock when I first go in, and eventually the water in my suit kind of warms up to my body temperature. Well, what used to be, what has now become my body temperature, which is several degrees colder than it ought to be. And then, you know, it gets a little bit more comfortable. You just get used to being cold. Canadians know what that's all about.
And?
It's cold.
Oh shit.
As you may have noticed, I fell into the water and immediately lost my snorkel, which makes this experience just fun right from the get-go.
Well, say hi, Jay.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Very official with the flag.
Jay's right down below me.
Okay, so we had a pretty tough time actually finding the mooring. Got a couple of inklings from the drone, got down there with the snorkel, and then still had a hard time finding it. Eventually we did, got the mooring back into place, and then I drank 5 bourbons in a row, forgot how to pronounce bourbon, and made dinner. For the bourbon bellies, you get a little triple dose of pasta. Nothing soothes the soul quicker. We'll get back to work tomorrow. Apparently today we didn't do much at all, did we? Nothing on the boat.
You were underwater for half of the day, I feel.
Yeah, well, you know. Didn't do anything productive for myself, but I had a lot of fun doing it.